Happy days, everybody. I am Void, and today we're gonna be looking at seeing today if the old 2021 in Super Saiyan Goku from the Namek Saga is viable in today's content. Now, this guy has aged not the greatest in terms of history so far. Looking at his kit, he has no damage reduction, he has no guard whatsoever. All he really does is just kind of stack attack for the most part and do well when there's a Frieza enemy present. His whole thing is additional, which most of the time would be pretty bad, but with certain units coming out, aka earlier, like these guys, with their damage buffs and with Bulma being on the team, you get to see if we can bump up his numbers a little bit and get him the support needed to possibly hit some pretty crazy numbers with his defense, be able to tank some attacks, some normals, maybe even a super, and some of the hardest content in the game. Now, we also will be joining in with these guys. They just came out. I wanted to get them in the video. It would be weird if I didn't. These guys are crazy, these guys are cracked, and today we're going to be seeing them not at their greatest, since there's not another Trunks or Goten on the team, but we will get to see them perform. No active skill, sadly, because we don't have a Trunks or a Goten on the team as a kid. Not really a lot of great units there. Which I also just think if there's any single ones that are even on here in the first place. So, I mean, we're going to be using them. Bring in Gogeta, bring in Stackon, obviously, and we're gonna end it off with the Bulma right there. This is a pretty decent team. Not crazy sure how links are gonna go, but I think it should be okay. We're gonna be using this team, and we're gonna see how well this guy can perform. Now, mine's only 69%, not the craziest quips, but hey, if we're gonna be seeing he's viable, maybe we shouldn't be seeing him as strongest, could be helpful, but we're just gonna see even how normally, be about a couple copies here and there, how he'd actually perform. So I'm gonna go find us a fight. I'm gonna be right back, and yeah, just let's go see what fight we're gonna be doing. All right, so I hopped in pretty much the most recent difficult fight, which is the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That Supreme Magnificent Battle. Reason why is because it's a decent fight. It's not super long. He still can hit pretty hard. He can crit, actually. So raw defense is far more important for this fight as well, and damage reduction. Also, you could say that, but since he ignores all that stuff and etc., we're gonna be seeing how well he does. The last phase is actually tech, so we should have type advantage to see how well he can do with his type advantage on. Also, it's a longer fight, so you can get his stacks in. There's a lot of reasons why I chose this fight in particular. We chose this support memory just because we can get him to 50% buff, which everyone else here doesn't fully need a buff, I would say, so I'm not exactly going to trip over him having one or not. Probably keep Bulma as a floater? Yeah, because we want to get her on rotation so that he gets the buff, so, alright, I'm not really crazy about finishing this phase super early. I do want to get some legitimate stacks in, so this is probably a good key anyways. I do want to get some legitimate stacks in with TechCon as well. Just let him build up a little bit, get a crazy defensive window, as he really just needs one for fights like this these days. So we're gonna see how that does, but let my Gogeta cook for a little bit, let him chef it up in the kitchen. But anyway, while we watch all these random super attacks go, how's everyone thinking? Doing pretty good, I'm trying to do that. Being bad? All I want to talk about. There's you know what I'm saying, it's been a little while, been a little minute, been a little couple seconds, you know what I'm saying? Maybe about 3 weeks or so on accident, that's my bad. I would blame myself for that one. I will say the game hasn't had. I know Truth and all of them will defend. The game has gone through a nice period. Like it's felt dry. It's really felt like we've gotten 1 or 2 events. We gotta wait another week or 2. We gotta wait 2 more weeks for like another big hitter. We got the banners. I recorded some of my summons, but I I didn't really like how the video turned out, and I got like hellish after. So I was just like, you know what, we'll lay it back and just, you know, put some videos later. One thing I will point out in another video, wrong rotation. Let's see his defense on starting. 277k is not actually that bad for starting defense, I suppose. Not the greatest, don't get me wrong. 300k, 350k or higher usually, but we'll take it for what it's due. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you'll see in. I'm probably gonna record it tomorrow. Might come out Sunday or Monday, one of the two, maybe somewhere in there. Harudagarn is my greatest op, and I'll explain why when we get down to brass tacks of it. And to just give reference before you see what I'm talking about, I went in with about 750 stones, and I only did one rotation initially on Gohan's banner and just went straight for Broly. It hurts my soul to talk about, but you'll see why later. Let's get these orbs right here. Now keeping him here, come on, is going to be a great rotation. He's Super Saiyan. He's literally a pure Super Saiyan with pure Super Saiyan units literally surrounding him. So he will have he'll have pretty much almost all his links up for the most part, giving him that little extra boost that he needs. Now, he's not level 10 links. I know I'm not a farm lad. I'm just giving him very sorry about that. He's not level 10 links. That honestly is my bad, but hey, we're cooking what we can. We're cooking what we'll work with. You know what I'm saying? Now I think their buff should be I think it's Meaty Hero All-Out Struggle. So actually, I don't think it is right now, unless they count each other. If they do, then I think it is. I'm not entirely certain. There's no indicator if the support has gone to them other than their numbers being up to normal, but we don't have a turn in retrospective to see like before the numbers. So I don't know if I can fully say it. This guy, now when it comes down to this, no additionals? A million. Huh. Okay. No. Okay. We're gonna get out of here, bro. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run that back. I'm not even gonna pause. We're just gonna run that back real quick. That was not to be expected, to be honest with you. I don't know what that performance was with the plus 15%. I don't know how much of a fan of that I am. That's a lot. A million damage to this guy? I mean, I know he has type disadvantage, but you may be wondering, what did you put in the first shot? I just wanted to get the orbs. I'm not really tripping about it. Man, that much? 300k credit too. We need a Kato in this crew. I mean, don't get me wrong, but like, not even not even AGO Gohan. Maybe we'll give him a second chance. We might give him a third, to be honest, depending on how this fun goes. I'm hoping we can see more potential out there. He also did an addition today. It's weird to me that he did an addition. I don't know why. All those additionals are not going to crit for me. I mean, not going to secret for me. Man, that was. Oh. That was not the best showing I've ever did. Like, I don't get me wrong, I thought he took damage, but I've seen other ones like a lot. First phase? In the setup? We'll see. He was second attacker. I think he needs to be the first. For like the guaranteed of it. Let me see. Passive. Medium chance. Yeah. Wait, but he like. What? Oh, we're not finding a stream cast, but that's not even. That doesn't even matter. So he was in the proper position. Well, I'll look at the he was in proper position. Okay, how about this? We're using Icarus here. Yes, I ran over to talk about it. I'm using Icarus here, I guess. Try to lighten the load of whatever he might take. Oh my god. Guys, are we gonna dodge? Guys, are we gonna dodge? Why are we... This one's gonna tear it. Wow, we really are gonna dodge for Korea. They're rainbow, by the way, so... I mean, they're not necessarily on the proper team, but they're rainbow, so... I kind of hope the team is better, but I guess they get stuff like that. It's going to be crazy, like, with the crits for each super, like, all of it is really bad, right? Okay, good. Okay, 5.8. Can we see some additional supers, guys? Can we see some additional supers, please? So that's 200k there. I guess it's been 11 minutes. I want to get somewhere in the fight. I don't want to just like be stuck on first phase the entire time. We'll head in one more time normally, and if this goes genuinely bad again, I'll just try to skip over. I'll try to do some retries and skip over to a part where he's actually like looking decent, if that makes sense. Because yeah, man, I'm really. I think we have the buff up now. Movie heroes. Cooking right now. Let me see. Yeah, if it's correct. It's yeah, I'll struggle with movie heroes. Alright, put them in front, like, probably link them if they do it. Yeah, really. You guys are just working on this. You guys are crazy. We didn't see the best showing of their craziness there, but I swear to you, they have, like, some pretty crazy mechanics. The dodge for them is insane. It's a great chance to do a bunch of the additional stats and stuff like that. And them trading it is just absolutely. It seems like it, at least to me. When they do normal supers, they're like it's really so much good about it. If y'all stacked, I would ask for additional supers already. You're constantly doing 2 billion supers over and over and over and over and over. We'll be seeing what comes up to cooking in the kitchen. God, I just feel like we've only got, it's like 12 months in a video, we've only got time 2. Maybe it was okay. If it doesn't work 30 times, I mean, I already know what we're cooking for the year. I already know what we're saying, what we're going to be saying. Let's go. Alright, children, let's go. Okay. Not a crit, but 18. I mean, it's great damage, don't get me wrong. It's just that, like, especially with, like, tech Broly now and stuff like that, so I see, like, 18 and I go, like, I never like him, like, oh, there. Alright! The big guy's up again. I don't think he has a stack, so there's no one who is maybe. He only has a 70% buff up, but hopefully that will be. I'll use Icarus here to lighten the load. I just really beat Icarus up last time too, and he's up to 200k. If he can additional super like he's supposed to, then we should be good. I don't want to double Icarus right now though, since it's only the first phase. Okay, if he dies, this is how it always goes. So we're gonna see if he dies again. I think honestly, I mean, I already know what grade I might have. I already have in mind. I already know what grade I have in mind for it, so we'll be doing that. Which I'll introduce that in a second. We'll get to it after this one. We'll get to it in a second. But let's see here. We're finally getting additional supers with these guys at the level. Good crit damage. All right, 6.8 mil. I don't really care for this. I need a new addition. 164k. Well, I guess we made it past second phase. He did an additional super like he's supposed to. Am I missing a part of his kit? I swear he was the additional part of it. But I'm not seeing any additions here. Dokkan getting stacks here. Already have HP. I think, how does normal support work again? I can 2 turns, okay. With 5 in there. Alright. Oh, we're not using that. I didn't even want to use that yet, but you know what, fine. Do we want to clear off rotation? It's okay. I didn't want to use that yet, but I made a mistake, so you know what? Everyone gets their support here. They're gonna attack. Cause you so I guess next rotation of is defensive. I don't know if defensive stays in standby though, so I might have screwed this up with that, but we're not gonna talk about it. Good news is really good. Cause like he does like 2 million attacks, but if all these aren't crits, I don't think he's gonna actually kill. Shing's about 55% Gogeta. He doesn't really crit. He does a lot of attacks. He like zilch damage unless he crits. Oh, he might do all crit. He might do all crit. That might be what we're looking at right now. Is that what we're looking at? Nah, that's it. Bulma. Let's see what Bulma does here. Oh, damn. Now we're going to continue in the backside because yeah, almost. My bad. Let's hit these. If he wasn't gonna die here, that'd be an onslaught of attacks. I could have put him in front just in case let him get the kill or maybe some additional run, but it is what it is. Oh god, no defensive stacks going into the next game. Bad. I mean, obviously it's bad, but it's like I was just thinking this 1 or 2. Didn't even do an additional super. Like he just kind of stood there, just did it coming out on his own. Well, it's not going to use to kill the boss, so we can just get rid of some of the health here. Could have gotten more, but I don't think we can do that. Still great. We won together! I probably should have let the thing play, but you know what, I'm like, we're like 17 minutes in, I'll be okay. Alright, let's hit this. Gogeta, Mr. Orb Changer. It's going to be perfectly okay. Just keep Gohan with the scratch in the corner. Obviously, we're going to be perfectly okay here for the most part. I don't expect anything too bad to happen on this game. Unless Gogeta doesn't dodge the super or something, which is plausible, but hopefully. But we're going to see how we cook here. I don't know. He doesn't have any stacks or anything. Like, I feel like I'm missing a core part of his kit. We could have put him in against Golden Frieza, self-admittedly, just to see the, like, guaranteed crits and stuff, see how that goes. But fighting the Frieza boss, at least right now, is so, like, you know, probably not gonna see it, especially, obviously not in a Supreme Battle. Like, he's made for extreme fights, you know? So, which even then, if he's made for extreme fights, he only gets attacked by extreme fights. Which, as I don't know if you can tell, but there's not a lot of hard fights like it's not even that really hard fight. I could see you getting caught in the fight, yes, that's so we could have, I guess, put him against Frieza, but how many times do you finally get Frieza coming, you know what I'm saying? So, let's see here. Gohan did it, that's okay though. Another stupid defensive shot. Oh man, I'm nervous. We might have to pop another Icarus, because I really want to make it to protect things. So at least let's guard that. Which is more advantageous into his position, yes, but you can also just look at the typings and stuff like that, so I would say, like, if you're really down bad for anybody, that's what his best for. Okay, this part's gonna be weird scenario, man. I really want that defensive support, so I'm not going to use the standby, at least right now. I really want him to get his defensive support, so I don't think I'm going to be giving him 18 because Bulma needs it, and there's defensive. Oh, never mind. She gave him key anyways. Man. Fine. Yeah. Okay. I guess in this case, I suppose we're just gonna pray that he double supers. I don't know why he's not. I mean, maybe it's a kid thing, but back in the day, I swear he was the additional guy. I'm not seeing it. I guess it's medium chance, so. He's weirding me out a little bit. These guys are pretty crazy. Let's see. 7 mil attack stat. We're not even coming here for the attack, really. Though. We're coming here more so for the additionals. Yeah. Am I tripping? I swear it's not an equip thing, right? I mean, like, I mean, I can change things to something better, but, like, am I missing something? Oh, launches additional super attack after receiving an attack. Yeah, so he wants to be first, but, like, yeah, we're not gonna be putting him for. All right. I know what I'm gonna do. All right. Well, I'll be back. Wow, this guy's bad. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say I didn't put him in the best conditions because he's not fighting an extreme class enemy, but realistically speaking, what's more key and just I guess having 59+% attack going to be doing? I could try to put him first slot, but that's just not gonna happen. He has, like I said, he has no guard or anything like that, so he automatically gets decimated in first slot in the first place. So we'd really just have to pump him up with some dodge or whatever, but even then he'd still die. Yeah, man. Yeah, this guy's kind of bad. Yeah, I hate to say it, but for how cool this unit is, I'm sorry. I'll show you, but he doesn't look optimal. We'll be right back. And we'll talk about it in a second. Yeah, wow, I'm really disappointed. Okay, we'll be right back. All right. So okay, looking at it, we have plenty of units here, and you may be wondering, what is this? What are we doing now? If you can't tell by over here, we're gonna be bringing up a couple certain units like this guy. Where's Janetta? There's a lot of units here. Where is Janemba? I'm blind. Excuse me. I need to find Janemba. I feel really slow. There's Janemba. Bring him up here. Let's see. Who else did we do? We brought up Gobros. Yeah, these guys. I think that is it, unless I'm missing somebody in particular. I think I'm missing one more. Who am I missing? Let me see, because we had... Oh, yeah, AGL Super Game Boy Goku. Transform Goku. Wherever he is. There you are. Alright, that's not... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think these are the 4... Yep, okay. And then now we need to find our funny haha LR guy. Where is he? Where's Super Saiyan? These are recent. Where's Super Saiyan? Goku, Super Goku. Where are you? I can't find him. Don't find him. There he is. Yep, found him. Alright. Let's bring you up here, friend. Alright, so we have these guys here. Now, you may be wondering why I'm pulling all 5 of the units we've currently gone over up on screen. And the reason why is because we're going to be ranking them on the tier list to see a physical condition of how they are, if they are actually good, viable, or if they're just kind of fodder. You know, we have still great, you know, viable, usable, usable in conditions, barely playable, and unusable. Now, we're going to be looking at these 5 guys, going to be seeing whether they're cooking or not. I can make this really quick because it's this guy's video, so let's just put where my original consensus went. I'll probably put this guy in conditions. Honestly, I feel like on a great villain team, especially with some of the domain buffs we have now and etc. If we ever read the video, we could probably see him honestly still put up some good numbers in terms of him tanking and surprisingly dishing out some not damage, but getting some good hits in with his guard and stuff like that. Now, I haven't done the most recent fight. His video was a little earlier, so maybe in Worldwide See It Download Celebration it is different, but I don't want to return to him to probably maybe 10th anniversary. I might make a revision in 10th anniversary. This guy, I honestly think he's still viable. I like this guy a lot. He's a little, like about a year or 2 ago, but he is still pretty viable. Guard is really good. Him stacking up defense. He's on some great teams. He's a great option if you are in a spot where you don't have a lot of the most recent Super Saiyan units. Like say if you're trying to run the new Gohan's team and you want to come with Hobbiton, but you know, maybe you're missing some, you know, a good defensive mirror. It's just somebody who can you could probably pick up this guy, and he won't tank all the greatest or biggest attacks, but I think honestly he can be pretty fine and still runnable on the situation. He may not tank supers, but he's going to be great for taking his normals, maybe grinding up, and if he can get his transformation, Lord knows that even if you somehow manage to do that when you're running your INT 16, I guess, it'll go crazy. This guy, I don't think he's usable. He has damage reduction. He has great damage. Not great damage reduction. He has damage reduction, which is something that I'm just willing to give him on the basis of damage reduction is just kind of strong. But he only goes from like 20 or 25%, and he loses his defensive buff the more he transforms, which just ruins this unit even more. With a super easy in like a couple of years, I think he honestly could become really cracked and maybe even one of the best units in the game with an easy A, right? But like in his current condition, I just don't think it's going to happen. Maybe when it gets super easy, we can revisit him, but right now he's gonna be sticking right here. These guys, I'll put them in I think I'll put them in. You know, I've actually used these guys a little bit unironically. I think I'm gonna put them under conditions. I don't think they're exactly the greatest or the tankiest units, but when fighting some EGL class enemies, they can actually put up some really good damage numbers, surprisingly. And with a lot of the Super Saiyan support we have now with the newer units and etc. And then, you know, obviously they're going to be on the new Gohan's team and stuff like that. I think they can be semi-able. They're just super LSDR, LR Dokkan test cool, but I mean, hey, like, they still put out some pretty good numbers, and I've seen them do some decent stuff without items and stuff, so you know what, I'll put them, I'll put them above numbers, obviously, but I think I'm going to put on the conditions. I think they're still not on base, you can just plop them onto the team, you know what I'm saying? And this guy, unusable. Super Saiyan Gokus are matching a theme right now that they can't get out of. This guy doesn't even have damage reduction, doesn't have guard, he just has raw defense and a hope and a dream. And that's just if he actually attacks again, which right now he's proving he's very bad at doing. I wish I could put him somewhere higher. I wish I could see more of his defensive stacking, but unless you put him potentially in a really long fight, he's just not going to fare, especially when he just doesn't additional unless he's in slot 1 and receives an attack. With right now, I just can't think of any bosses in the game who can possibly go in slot 1 and tank. It's just, I don't think it's possible. I don't think he could ever do it. He just runs into that issue of he's just raw defense and prayers and dreams, and that's just not going to work in today's current timeline. I think defensive stacking is nice in moderation, but not when it's your only way to gain defense these days. It's not like back in the day where that was just crazy and stacking and generating. So I think he's going to go about right here. So this is our current tier list right now. We'll be updating it in the next video. I am Void. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all later. Thank you for watching.